It's the best time to be a Deepwoken player because now we have our hands on groundbreaking technology. I mean, we had some cool stuff like hero swords and guns, but come on, what's cooler than a damn sight? I dropped a small video about these weapons earlier this week, so check it out. But of course, the new Skyreap Blade deserves its own spotlight. Deepwoken has a ton of unique weapons, but this is the first sight that we get our hands on. It's technically classified as a great axe, but with its distinct appearance and characteristics, it stands out from the rest. This Skyreap Blade looks demonic, and for people like me, that's always a good thing. I'd expect factions like the Nomads or even Hive to be using a legendary weapon like this because it's not very high tech. Its design is almost tribal and it appears to be made out of some type of animal. The weapon's bone and feather design allude to a creature we have not seen. Its description says it's rumored to be an otherworldly creation that may be from the Eden kite, and that sounds like layer 2 to me. Just to show you how different this weapon looks, here's the competition. I could be using this, or I could be using this. Despite being extremely drippy, the stats may be alarming. This weapon does not do good damage for a heavy weapon, but it makes up for this with swing speed. The 0.7 swing speed is decently high and better than most spears. I'd say the scythe is in between a heavy and medium, and if I'm being honest, I'm glad it's heavy. This weapon has new animations that everybody's getting used to. People say curved blades are tough to deal with and even sacred hammer, but this is a heavy weapon. If you can't deal with the animation, you're gonna take a lot of damage. Most conventional great axes have their 1, 2, 3 flourish attack that's pretty linear. Even on great hammer and great swords, there's little deviation on where you're aiming. Most of the attacks center around your midsection or head, but the Skyreap Blade is a different type of thing, and I like that. Instead of having boring stomach slashes like the other heavies, this scythe lowers you and you enter goblin mode. Your M1s are low and sweep upward, which makes it difficult to parry. My playstyle is very weird. I like to run around, slide, and be an absolute menace, so this scythe works wonders. There are many times I aerial attack somebody that thinks I'll stay on the ground, and my swing speed lets me do that often. Most of my willpower builds have a constant speed boost with the best combo. I'm using Gaze plus Wind Gem, and it lets me weave in and out of range with this weapon. I think it's great for mind games. For enchants, if you want to mess with people's heads and their parry windows, you might try Deferred, Storm, or Elastic. Even though my build has Deferred, it's not optimized for damage over time, but many players overextend when they don't know their HP, and they can get punished for that. I think the enchant Seer is great for increasing your pen and overall damage, but on high graphics, it's actually blinding. As you can see, I'm fighting this Seer Scythe user in a dark environment, and I'm kinda screwed. It's super bright and the animations are kinda wonky, so it might be worth checking out. There's no doubt to me, the Skyreap Blade is drippy, fun, and great for PvP. Once you cop this item up in Sky Castle, it's kind of soulbound to you, and you can't drop it. I've heard you can pass down the blade if it's not enchanted, but I think this is the only time you can ever pick it up. So go scare some people, cause on Monday this will be unavailable for purchase. And at the end of the day, I'm really happy the team actually pulled off a really good Halloween event despite their constant work on layer 2. Of course, shout out to the King, the King, and Natoons for pulling off these weapons because they did the most. Let me know what you guys think and make sure to like and subscribe. Thanks and have a good one.